Hey, I'm Kev Stone. Welcome back to MotoGP 20. So around the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, Austria, and Red Bull athlete is at the top with Marc Marquez ahead of Dovi and Quartararo, with Rossi Rins round at the top ahead of Vinales Miller. Expecting to go a bit quicker around here. Crutcher and Ron Mir ahead of Espargaro. And then we've got Bagnaia, Morbidelli, Nakagami, Petrucci, Alex Marquez round at the top 15 ahead of Zarco, Paul Espargaro, Oliveira, Ika, Binder doing terrible on home turf for KTM. You've got Ian Only, Rabat and Kev Stone in last. 1.8 seconds covers the field, but it's about to get a bit wetter. So second free practice saw some light rain at the beginning, and it just dried up as the session went on. So last across the line was basically Rossi ahead of Dovi and Marquez, with Vinales, Crutcho, Rins, Petrucci, Nakagami, Morbidelli and Bagnaia ran out of top 10 ahead of Miller, Mir, Zarco, Oliveira, Stone in 15, despite setting that lap 20 minutes before the end. So that's pretty decent. As you got he's ahead of Alex Marquez, Ian Only, a bit high up. Rabat, Binder, Alicia Spargo, Quartararo down in 21st ahead of Yakona and Paul Espargaro. And with free practice, free bin and washout, here's Stone in qualifying 1, trying to make it through as the top 2. Well, as part of the top 2 in this session. You see top time from Nakagami 27.4. And yet you can run a bit wide at the first corner. As you can in real life. I mean, this is real life. What do I mean? It's 53 thousandths behind the Japanese rider, so in that first sector's Rabat down. You will see that quite a lot. Falling is still a bit of a sing round it. As Morbidelli also proves. But apparently this second split's a good one for Stone, as he's up. Oh, and he's very, very wide. Where are you going, man? Go around the corners. Binder, Lakiona is down as well. Old Ika. Some of a horrible third sector. That's the sector he really struggles with. And that penultimate corner is where we see most of the falls. You hit the curb on the inside, you're down. So quite a bit in practice. But this final sector is alright for Stone. So just needs to channel this first, second and fourth sectors together. Fortunately, doesn't have time to go back now. Just got to push on here. And the rev first gear being used as well around it. It's all Petrucci now down. So difficult breaking downhill. They're so easy to lose the back end. So doing a good job again in that second split. Quarter second up now. And it will have to be a high or low 27, high 26 here for Stone. He wants to make it through. That's the most disciplined he's been through those two left-handers all weekend. It shows. 3/10 up. And a 26.7. That will do. Or not. As the Italians come through at the last. Bagnaia and Morbidelli making it through several, just 6 thousandths of a second, just ahead of Nakagami. At least the fifth right ahead of Stone. That's a decent qualifying now ahead of Ika. Good job from the Tech 3 ahead of Rabat, Marquez and Binder. Then Petrucci on the 7th row alongside Oliveira and Zarco. Then Paul Espargaro at the back alongside Andreino. As it's been wet once again. So track temperature is incredibly low. You can get away with softs. I think you can in the race. We found out the medium tyres got really good 7 laps in. The race is 7 laps long, so I was going to have to go with the soft tyres. And a bit of fuel as well with all these long straights. And let's see what everyone else. Soft, medium, medium from Vinales, soft, medium for Dovi, but soft everywhere else. Soft, medium for Morbidelli and Bagnaia. Medium soft for Alex Marquez, a bit of a conscious strategy. Medium for Olivier, medium soft for Ian Oney as well. So here's Stone revving up then. As the lights go out for 7 laps off the Red Bull Ring. Bit of a timid start. Look at Ika. Getting a good getaway, but Stone into the first corner. Getting to know Alicia Spargo's Aprilia. Spargo didn't like that, but Stone by. Look at Nakagami from nowhere on the outside. As we rush up the hill through turn 2 into 3. Stone in deep as all Vinales down. Time to Maverick. So we've got mid ahead of Rins. Ooh. Stone very fast on the straights. As he's jumped his way up in... Is he in 4th? No way. He's 4th. Head of Crutchlow behind Quartararo. Well, that's a start and a half. As he got Mir battling Nakagami over here. And Marquez is down. They have been in front, but we were concentrating for the corner. Marquez out from the lead. Dobby leads. Head of Quartararo. Stone has gone very wide in penultimate corner. Have to be careful rejoining. As Crutchlow by. But Marquez, your championship leader, down while his main rival leads the race at the end of this first lap in Austria. Stone battling for a podium. Oh my god, he actually got it stopped for the first corner. And here comes Jack Miller. The Ducati speed as well. So got the inline fours, then it's the V4s here. And for Stone, it's better to be ahead of Ducati. As Mir ahead of Bagnaia, here comes the Suzuki's. Alex Marquez even enjoying some points. Stone just trying to keep it together here. This could be a famous day for Hurt Suzuki and Kev Stone. 2.5 the gap in front, he doesn't care. There's Quartararo in second behind Dovi. Miller ahead of Crutchlow. No, Crutchlow ahead of Miller. Oh, who knows? They're battling behind. Is Eno ahead of Binder though for 18th? Or not? Stone sliding wide. That penultimate corner again. It's Dobby with a 27-1. Stone with a 29-2. He's a couple of things off the pace. There's Rins down as well. Along with Vinales. There's Petrucci up to 8th ahead of Nakagami. What a start for Petrucci as well. Alex Marquez racing towards the top 10 ahead of Paulo Spargo. God, it's a topsy-turvy race, isn't it? As Vanillas up to 9th ahead of Ian Oney on this third lap. And it's like Dobby's checked out. Quartararo. Lapping similarly to Stone. He's pulling away from Miller. Not just content with third, is he? But he is again good in those first 2 splits. This split not the greatest. Yeah, and these is like 4/10. And has not been strong in the final split so far in this race. And a bit wide in both corners. Downhill braking, very difficult to get right. It's Quartararo 26.9. So with 27.5, that's much better. That's more like it. There's once again braking for the first corner. Has he got the right Brembos on? Right calipers. Bike does not want to stop for that first corner. As we've got a Marquez back in the top 10, but Alex Marquez this time. As Mark Batlin being the pointers. Oh, Miller. Miller with just the barging. No respect from the Australian. Total jackass move. And Stone just slides back down the inside. It's like, you do it to me, I'll slide right back into you. So halfway through this race, Dovy's down! Dovy's down from the lead! There he is! The Ducati man! Is he back up? Is he back up? As we're battling for seconds. Quartararo leads by 5 seconds. Stone and Miller round out your podium at the moment. The Stone pegged into the mid-27s, needs to up the pace. First of all, needs to brake for this first corner. Oh, he's done it. He's found the apex on his 5th lap. About damn time, but Miller sweeps round the outside. That Ducati power. Got that braking power from Stone. As Crutchlow in 4th. As Mark is up to 16 over the Eco. He's scoring points today. Well, his championship rival might not be. Crashing from the lead, Dovizioso. A rare mistake from the veteran Italian. And there it is. Mark is ahead of Morbidelli. He's out of the points. Well, his teammate leads by 5.5 seconds. Oh, no, he doesn't. What's happening? Stone is battling for his first MotoGP win. With Miller and Crutchlow. It's the rise of the satellites. Once again, Stone leads by 3/10. But he's clinging. With barbed fingernails here. That's a shock in that. Needs to actually carry some pace around these corners, Stone. So we've got plenty of fuel though on this penultimate lap. And here comes Petrucci into 4th Edemir. Quattro up to 2nd of Miller. There's a chance to break away, Stone. They're battling behind. It's a track, as you can see, definitely got a dry line now. Gap half a second. As Rins ahead of Binder for 18th, while his Suzuki stablemate could be into a famous victory at the Red Bull Ring, where the presumptuous podium is just sort of a race victory. After race victory, Stone very wide in penultimate corner. And the final corner, bike turn. No, Miller. Stone has chucked it away. Heading on to the final lap. He can't actually get this bike stopped. That's a big issue. Get going, man. As Petrucci onto the podium for Ducati. As Quattro's pushed Stone wide, there goes the win. Quattro's helping his buddy Miller. What the hell? Oh, Crutchlow down! Well, he's done his bit, hasn't he? For a minute, so he's exited stage left. Now Mir's in third. We've got a Suzuki double podium. Bagnaia into the top 5. But this is the conditions where Miller won his first MotoGP race for Mark VDS back at Aston in 2016. And then Uso's repeated the trick for Premac around the Red Bull ring, but Stone, his first podium at MotoGP level, badly needed as well. As Miller taking the lead at the last with the fastest lap, wins by 2.5 seconds. And Stone top Suzuki, first podium for Hertz and Stone at MotoGP level, ahead of fellow Suzuki Mir with a superb ride through the field, ahead of Petrucci, pipping him to the line by 0.02 of a second. And Bagnaia rounding at the top 5, a fantastic day for Premac. Ahead of the LCRs of Crutchlow and Nakagami. Alex Mark is up to 8th with a reasonable ride. And it's on the best of his tough season so far. And Alicia Spargo ahead of brother Paul Espargo. Some happiness for KTM in the top 10 ahead of Tech 3 of Oliveira. Then we got Zarco ahead of teammate Rabat. Marc Marquez in 14th ahead of Morbidelli. Grabs the final point just ahead of Maverick Vinales by a couple of tenths. Then we've got Rins, Acciona, Binder, Iannone, with Quartaro crashing out of the lead, Dovi crashing out of the lead, Rossi not even completing a lap. So in the Riders' Championship, Marquez extends his lead to 33 points ahead of Dovizioso. What a mistake for the Ducati man. With Vinales in third ahead of Rossi, Quartararo, Miller up to sit for that victory ahead of Crutchlow, with Rins down a couple of places. Then Morbidelli, Petrucci, 2 points ahead of a Stone. Just outside the top 10 ahead of Nakagami now. Mir up a couple of places as well. Same for Marquez ahead of Olivier, with Zarco down 3. So let's score some decent points. Bagnaia up to 70th ahead of Acciona. Alicia Spargo up to 90th ahead of Brad Binder. Rabat Espargo and Iannone remain at the back. In the team championship, Yamaha lead the way by 10 points ahead of Honda, with Ducati, Petronas, Yamaha, Suzuki in 5th. Then we've got Premac, LCR, Honda. Hertz, Suzuki, the big winners, so up to 8th ahead of LCR, Honda, Japan. You have KTM Tech 3 down a couple of places to 10th, but still just 6 points separate 8th to 10th. Then we've got Vintia, KTM, and Aprilia. And in the constructors, Honda leading away ahead of Ducati by 33 points. That sounds familiar. Then Yamaha, Suzuki, KTM, and Aprilia.
Well, MotoGP has never had so many competitive riders at the same time. Today, they were at their best, and they deserve to celebrate. The level of the championship is only getting better. Consistent results seem to be the secret to a good season.
Yes, there we go. Then nothing for qualifying, but for the race. Come on, surely he gets a podium bonus as well. No. Come on. Come on. Has lots of credits earned though. Back over 500,000. And research status, thanks to the changeable conditions, perfect for quick lap and distance simulations. Race sim, only 3 valid laps, but we'll take that. Lots of research put in. And the engine is fully upgraded. So, we've got 1 week left on electronics. Is there anything else you can do the engine? Research data 4,000. So we can't do any of the big things, but I think we might wait for probably greater torque, actually. Might be the best. What's that? Fuel consumption. So we've done the fuel consumption reduction. What's this? Enhanced extension, improved delivery as well. But no, I think we'll wait for this, for greater torque. What about for the frame? So you can do better distance. Don't really care about that. Better bend entry. You do better distance. That's about it, though. What about for the aero? Oh, we're close to airflow reduction. So I think we'll keep it on electronics then, as it doesn't look like we can do anything. So that gets both the upgrades available for the Michelin British Grand Prix. Fantastic. So hopefully after this weekend we can do something for the engine, for the frame, but definitely do something for the aero finally. And then the electronics. So now we've got reduction of rear tyre consumption. So if we... I think we want to dump everyone in here, don't we? Get all of you. Get headed in here. There we go. Actually, no. We probably want someone on aero as well. Where's our aerodynamicist? There we go. So there we go. Aero. Do we care about the frame a lot at the moment? Probably not. But yeah, what a weekend in Austria. Yeah, it's still got the same issues. It's much reduced though. It's not as bad as the Saxon Ring. So that's something. But yeah, you still have the slight issue with people just going down. But at least it's improved. So next up, we head to Great Britain. And Son is once again incredibly enthusiastic about that. And let's see if he can get another podium. Get into the top 10 in the championship and actually make Hertz Suzuki slightly happy. So thanks for watching. We'll find out if he can do it next time.